Hello everyone, so I had to redo this video because I did it while the air in my house was going and it is extremely loud in my room and there was no way I was going to let that fly. Now that I turned it up, since it was freezing, you can hear my voice. So you guys wanted to see my face. Here is my face. I decided to put makeup on this time because in the old videos, I came on camera looking extra busted and I didn't want to look busted today. First questions, because they asked me 3, is from Jeremiah D. They asked me, when did you start drawing? Basically since 3rd grade, I started drawing on the back of my tests and all that. And ever since then, I've just been drawing all the time. Number 2, what is your favorite thing to draw? My favorite things to draw or paint, I realize a lot of people say draw when they mean paint or both, are women and nature. I love nature and I love drawing women. I think women are beautiful. I just feel like there's just something about the woman is very attractive. I think we're naturally meant to be that way. Not saying guys are ugly. I mean, I'm straight, so I think guys are very attractive, but it's just hard to explain. I mean, I'm pretty sure most can agree on me, even guys. And I love nature. Nature is, for me, is the best inspiration. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. It's everything. And I love science and outer space. Those are like my favorite inspirations. What's your favorite food? Pizza is life. Vegan pizza, of course. I make all kinds of pizza. Anything. Melissa Smith asked me on Snapchat, which the comment disappeared now, of course. She asked me, what's my favorite artist? I think she means artist in real life. And my favorites have to be Akinde Wiley because he has a very good understanding of the human anatomy and a beautiful way of executing art with his backgrounds and the frames that he makes every once in a while. And Salvador Dali. I love Salvador Dali because I really love the surrealistic style. I don't feel like I incorporate surrealism in my art as much as I would like to, but I will eventually. Nate Trussell asked me, do I have any body art, like tattoos? And if not, would you get some? What would you get? Currently, I don't have any tattoos, but I do have piercings. I have individual holes. I have 8 in my ears. I'm only wearing 2. I also would like to get some other piercings. And I don't want to say because y'all might judge me. And I also want to get a tattoo on my back, one on my, I don't know what yet. It's going to be something I draw. Anything that I get is going to be something I draw myself. And I'm going to get an ankh on my ear, on the back right here. It's probably going to hurt, but I don't give a damn. And I want to get like symbols on my hands for when I have children. It'll symbolize my children. I'm trying to hurry up through this video because I'm losing my natural light and I don't have time to record this tomorrow. Why did you start a YouTube channel? Back when I was in college, I was starting to get a little bit, I was getting really depressed. It wasn't very appealing to me as much as it was when I first started out. When I first started, I loved it. I was like trying to go full drive in art. And now, well, in school, but then after a while it was getting less and less appealing to me because I was taking so many stressful classes that I did not like at all. And when I was taking the classes in my field, they weren't really what I thought they would be. And I had, since 2009, which is when I started my account, I've been watching a lot of YouTube. First it was just music, but then I started actually watching content creators and I just fell in love with the beauty of them creating content for people to watch on YouTube. And I started considering maybe I should do the same myself. And first when I started the channel, I wanted to be more educational videos on like how to paint a face, you know, lips and all that stuff, since it's my forte is painting faces and all that. But then later on, I decided to do less educational videos because I didn't feel like I was in the right position to teach the way I think I should have been and move more towards me finding myself as an artist because I don't feel like I figured out my style quite yet, and that's what I want to find out. So I started doing a lot of videos basically as an art journey. Oh, I'm sorry. The person who asked that was Party Sparkles asked me that. I like cats. I like cats too. Asked me, what made you get into art? I was born an artist. So yeah, I mean, and of course, because I had such a passion for art and a lot of different people in my family are artistic, including my parents are artistically inclined, I decided to actually take it really seriously. And because I really enjoy art. It's like, for some who don't know, I throw it in sometimes, y'all might miss it, but I think I'm ADHD. I haven't been like diagnosed or anything, but I'm pretty sure I'm ADHD. So I get very distracted by almost everything except for art. Art is the one thing that I can fully absorb myself into without getting distracted, and it's very calming for me. It's like meditation in a way, and I lose myself a little. I dissociate slightly when I'm doing artwork, and it's just wonderful. She or he also asked me, do you have any pets? Yes, I have 9 guinea pigs. They are so cute and I love them so much. And I'm gonna insert pictures. And I have Jelani, and he's what I call the fatty. Then there's Guapo, aka the player, because he tried to get all the girls. Actually, he has gotten all the girls pregnant. There's Fabio, he's fabulous. There's Sapphire, also known as Sappy, the blonde, the dumb blonde. She acts kind of dumb. Sorry to all the blondes out there, I'm just playing. There's MM, she's a bully. She might look cute, but she's mean. There's Taleo, she's the loner, and she's also fat too. There's Micah, she's super sweet and nice, but they all bully her. Mostly MM, the bully. Then there's Ivory. She's the all-white guinea pig with red eyes. She's like so cute because she's so little. And her sister, Pyrite, who's also super cute and super little. She acts just like her dad too. And I just love him so much. She's so cute. Dragon Slayer asked me, what are my core motivations in life? I don't like to say the exact motivation that I have in life, but I'll give you guys an idea, like a very vague explanation, and it's helping people. My other motivation is being stress-free. I hate stress, and eating a lot of fruit because I love fruit. And if y'all don't know, I'm vegan, so I started out on my vegan diet, very high fruit diet, and I really loved it. I felt the best on that diet, and I want to go back to it, but I can't right now because I am not financially stable enough. Twisty Clay asked me, can you do a video on the art supplies I use? Yes, that'll be coming very soon, and I'm happy I read that again because I forgot already. ADHD struggles. Husky Pup 06 animates. They didn't really ask a question. They just said they went to see my face. So here's my face. Oh my gosh. Ala Heart asked me, how did you fall in love with the medium in art? I consider myself a mixed medium, and the reason why I fell in love with mixed media is because I feel like there isn't a medium that goes well by itself. I feel like when they all come together, it makes a wonderful, magical piece of work. And the only medium that I make that exception for is oil paint, because I feel like oil paint can hold itself alone because of the versatility. Can I speak English, please? Because of the versatility of oil paint and how it can look transparent and also very thick, very textured, very opaque, pastel, faint. It just has so much versatility to me. And I feel like watercolor also has a lot of versatility. The only problem with watercolor is that it all looks pretty. Unless you build up many layers and have a really good quality watercolor, it looks pretty faint and it's not very opaque the way oil paint can look. But texture wise, it's beautiful, and that's why, or like when you make different textures, like if you drop alcohol on or salt or shapes, it just makes beautiful texture. You can make beautiful work with it, and that's why I consider it my second favorite medium. How to Draw with Bunny, that's a cute name, asked me, how am I so good? Look, I don't think I'm the best, but I feel like the skills that I have came with years of practice, years and years of a lot of practice. I took many art classes and just doing art. You just do it. If you do it, you'll get better. Just invest in it, love it, invest your time, invest your money, and just get to it and you'll become great. Jay Nyko Art, and look guys, I'm coming out with this, but Jay Nyko Art is my boyfriend. But he asked me a question he already knows the answer to, but I guess he asked it for you all to know, and it is, what made you change your style of art? And it seemed like you were in a semi-realistic style. So my style of art, really, I wouldn't necessarily say it changed. I just focused on my actual style of art. The thing is, I had come from doing a lot of semi-realism because it was, first of all, it's kind of what they want you to do when you're in school, which is why I'll explain later on the details behind that. But yeah, in school they want you to do certain type of art, and realism is usually the way they want you to do it, and I understand why. It's because it's good to understand the foundation, the basics of a subject before you can move on to your own little style, because that way you know every little detail and realistic, and you can pick and choose what to include without it just looking like the most mediocre basic art you can think of. And I really like the style that I'm moving towards. I used to do, if you guys look at some of my older videos, I have a couple of commissions that I've done and they're very realistic. And I feel like a lot of people, when they ask for commissions, they like the realistic style. I don't particularly like it that much, but that's what most people like, so I give it to them. But I'm willing to do many different other types of commissions, not even just portraits. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for that day. Let it come, please. And if you want, you can check out his channel. I'm gonna link it below. His art is so much different from mine, and he's also on his own little art journey, especially since he's starting to get more into painting because he hasn't been painting that much. So yeah, check out his channel if you want. I'm gonna link it below because that's my boyfriend. I like his style of art. Everybody has their own journey, okay? Sherry Johnson asked me, are you a self-taught artist? Yes and no, but mostly no. A lot of my knowledge on art started out when I was in, I started doing art class or taking art classes in 6th grade, or around when I was 10. I was 10 years old. I took a 3D art class when I did mostly sculpture work. Then when I got to 8th grade, when I was around 12, I started doing another sculpture class, a lot of 3D art using mostly ceramics or clay. And then when I got to high school, I started doing more visual art, not 3D, more like 2D visual art, and I just fell in love with it. And I took 8 classes in high school. So I took art 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I took 3 and 4 again, and I also took computer art and animation 1 and 2, and they basically teach you how to use Photoshop and a little bit of Photoshop, Flash, and a little bit of Illustrator. Flash is no, don't learn Flash, it's a waste of your time, but Photoshop and Illustrator are very good tools to use, and I'm very happy I took those classes because it helped me a lot when I got to college, and I knew how to vector art very well, and I also knew Photoshop basically. Like, I feel like I'm a pro at Photoshop, honestly, and if I don't know how to do something, I can figure out like that. So and I took a lot of art classes in college. I don't remember them all right now, but it was like drawing, 3D art, sculpture, figure drawing, computer art, graphic design. I don't advertise this much, but I actually do know how to do quite a bit of graphic design work, like business cards and flyers and all that shit. So, oh, and I say no, yes, I'm self-taught, because when you're in school, they'll teach you a certain style that fits into what they consider good art. Every teacher does it, whether they mean to or not, they do it. And as an artist, you have to go outside of what they consider good art and figure out what you like in art and go from there. Jay Rockins asked me what got me to YouTube. I answered that. Sage, I don't know what this is. Pibst. It's either Pibst or it's PBBBST. Asked me, what factors do you consider when planning or coloring backgrounds? Love your work. Thank you. But honestly, I don't feel like I'm that good at backgrounds. I really need to practice. I'm just being so honest with y'all. I don't really plan at all. I just fucking wing it. Like, I just, oh, okay, let me just, you know what I'm saying? It's not really planned or anything. I just do something. And I feel like I have a hard time figuring out what to put in backgrounds because I really need to practice backgrounds. In case you haven't noticed, a lot of my artwork, it doesn't even include a background. So I really want to practice on. Graham Reichman asked me, what's your favorite medium to work with? They asked me multiple questions. So what's your favorite medium to work with? Mixed media, like I said earlier. I also really love oil by itself, but I don't do it for these videos because oil takes forever to dry. Do you like using charcoal pencils? Yes, I love to use charcoal, but I have not been using it very frequently because charcoal is a hard medium to use. For me, black and white is a very hard color scheme. It's not even colors, but you know, a scheme to work with, or grayscale. And number one, and number two, charcoal is not very forgiving. Once you put that mark down, it's basically there. I think it's very beautiful though, and I really do want to get into it. I actually have charcoal. I have white and I have black charcoal. And if you're thinking like, what the hell is a white charcoal? It's actually charcoal that you use for like off-white pictures. Do you like watercolor pencils? I have never used watercolor pencils, and I'm kind of getting the idea that you probably like these things. That's why you're asking me this. And if you like these things, get them and see what you think, okay? But I've never used them at all. But I'm pretty sure it's really good. My boyfriend has used them before, and he really likes them, so I guess they're good. What are some tips for people starting out? Just do art. Invest your money and your time into art. Start out with just like, when I do the art supply, my art supplies that I use, this will be a good idea of different types of art supplies that you can use that aren't too expensive, but they aren't really cheap. They're like when you're starting out to take art really seriously. So if you can get these supplies, you got to invest some money into it. Do some art. Just do art every single day. Draw every single day. Use every single medium so you can know what medium you truly love. Never let yourself get stuck in one medium. Draw all kinds of things. Draw computers, faces, people, backs, butts, bodies, clothes, fabric, everything. Draw everything. Never just focus on one thing, because you will limit yourself as an artist and you will never figure out what you truly love drawing. You know what I'm saying? And just keep doing all that stuff. And also learn the aspects of art. For instance, like color balance, complementary colors, split complementaries, triads, unity, composition, asymmetry, symmetry, all of that stuff. And yeah, I can't explain what I mean in this video. And if you want, let me know below if you want to see, or if you want me to teach you guys in some educational type videos on how to do these types of artwork. And I will gladly do it, like learning different aspects of design. And I will gladly teach you all everything regarding color and all the shapes, all the science behind it. So I feel like it's very important to learn this, because when I compare artists who learn these things versus artists who don't know these things, the ones who learn these things, their art tends to be more structured and balanced and just a lot more appealing to the eye, versus those who don't use these things is not as appealing. Sometimes things are off. Now they're heading to the right direction, but something looks off about it, you know? A Day with Faith asked me, would you ever consider an online store, and what type of watercolor do you use? Okay, I'll tell you guys, well, I'll tell you what type of watercolor I use in my art supplies video that I'm gonna do soon. And yes, I do consider doing a store. I have not gotten all my shit together yet, but I really plan on putting together my online store, so you guys can buy some of my artwork if you want. But I'm not really sure exactly what type of artwork you guys would actually want to buy. So if you want, please let me know in the comments below which of my pieces you guys would love to buy, and then click like on whoever leaves something, because I really don't know. And I don't know, I just doubt myself on which ones are good enough to sell or not. I really do. So I need you guys' help to let me know what you like. And I will launch a store as soon as I can. They're not going to be the best quality of prints ever, so I'm going to sell them for pretty damn cheap. And I mean like $5 to 10. Like 10 would be like my max. Manga Denny asked me why I started a YouTube channel. I already answered that. And why did I choose drawing videos? I chose drawing and painting videos because I just love doing it. Art is like my life. It's a part of my life. It's me. I mean, art is me, okay? So that was just everything for me. And I couldn't see myself really doing any other videos. I actually tried to do a vegan channel also, but I kind of stopped making videos for that because I kind of lost the passion for it a little bit. For me, veganism is more just a part of my life. And I know it's great for activists and stuff to share veganism, because if you knew the things that us vegans knew, you would understand why we're angry, and we might come off as crazy to many of y'all vegans, because some of y'all call us crazy, but I'm telling you, we're crazy for a reason. But yeah, for me, I just wasn't feeling it. I don't have enough time, because I can't do YouTube videos full time. I don't make enough money on YouTube yet. I only make right now on average about $8. This month I've only made like $8, and that's nothing. Like, and I can't even get that money because I got to make at least 100 before I start actually getting paid. So I just couldn't continue that. So art was what it, you know, if it's vegan over art, art wins. That's just what it is, because I was an artist before I was a vegan. Sebastian Ruiz Vega, I hope I pronounced that right, asked me, which other YouTube artists do you follow, and who are your favorite artists? The artists I follow are, I follow Bailey J, Jay Nyko, my boyfriend, Kiara Studio, Lizzie's a Lefty, Mary Doodles, Nicole's Dreams, Sugar Charm Shop, How to Cake It. She's a fantastic cake decorator, guys. Like the best cake decorator I've ever seen. And I really mean that. Even though she does, it's not an art channel, but she's an artist. Devious Demi. Oh, I felt so honored when she subscribed to my channel. Even though she might not watch my videos, I was just so happy. I don't know if she's still subscribed. Draw with Jazza. Glam and Gore. She does like theater makeup type stuff. It's amazing. Her and Made You Look. I follow her too. Kelly Editing Watercolors. She's great. Semi Skim Mini. Juicy Ink. Sanjana's Art. Simply Nail Logical. I think that's it. If I miss one, oh well. Alright guys, I think that's all the questions that I had. I hope I didn't miss anybody's questions. If I did, please ask it down below and I will answer it gladly. Let me know what you think of this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, comment, of course, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys for another video. Bye, or peace. I forgot all about that. Oh, God damn it. When did you start drawing? Since basically I was three. Let me talk to you later. I'm recording. No, seriously, I'm recording the Q&A. Because as you can see, I'm kind of... Are you a self-taught art? So... Huh? What the fuck? Oh, shut the fuck up. I'm a sailor. Yo ho ho, the sailor's life's for me.